Before this video starts, I want to say that we are working on the Kevin Garnett challenges. We're working on evolving Kevin Garnett. I'm going to show all those videos today, so stay tuned. I'm going to be doing 3 uploads today, which is insane. We're going to be uploading how to finish this game 6 challenge, how to beat this team right here. This is a really hard challenge, one of the first hard ones we get. I'm also going to be showing how to get steals and blocks with Kevin Garnett. So please stay tuned for all that stuff to be coming. Make sure you have the notifications on. I want you guys to stay up to date. And yeah, let's get into this. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin. So one of those questions that have been asked to me a lot is, how do you get your free throws with McAdoo? That's honestly a really hard evolution requirement. It's really hard to get free throws. It's hard to kind of just make your guy get fouled. You can't really control that. You can keep trying to pump fake, trying to get him in the air. You could try to get contact on dunks and all this other stuff. But I think I found myself a method which I think is the best way to get free throws. You're guaranteed at least 10 or so, I would say, anywhere from like 8 to 15 free throws for sure. There are ways you could get more, you can get a little less, but with this method I can kind of guarantee you at least 10 a game, which isn't a lot, but I've been trying to work on it. I'm gonna do this as a really quick video so you guys can get started and go work on your McAdoo. I'm sure there's gonna be other players later on that need free throws as well, so you'll be able to do it with them. Obviously it's not like an incredible method, but this is a method nonetheless, and I think it is the best method in the game. So let's keep that in mind and let's get into the game. So I was actually in the middle of recording something completely different and thought this was a perfect opportunity. It is a close game, and this is where you got to take advantage and try to get as many free throws as possible with McAdoo for sure. So a lot of times you're gonna just basically be trying to attempt to get free throws by like pump faking, driving to the rim, trying to get contact in any way, shape, or form as you try to finish. Well, basically the fastest or best method I could think of, of trying to get free throws is something completely different. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Right now I'm just gonna chuck that up because I want them to have the ball. I want them to score one more time, and that's when we can actually start working on this method. So hopefully they hit that. They did not. Now we got to give McAdoo the ball. Hopefully they start fouling us soon, which they should. I'm gonna chuck it one more time. I do need them to get the ball. I need them to score one time really quick. This is gonna be the best method for sure. They're wasting time right here. Hurry, I need that. Good shot. Now you'll see here, now they have to intentionally foul. This is how you're gonna basically be able to get free throws. I'm actually upset because more or less what I was actually expecting to happen is we were gonna have a game that starts 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, and you just be able to keep repeating that game, trying to get to this point in the game where you'd be able to do this. Now what's gonna actually end up happening is I actually split the free throws, which is fine, but you want free throws to happen ASAP. So you're not gonna sit here and wait for them to shoot. They might hold the ball. They're gonna try to shoot fast, but you want it to happen as fast as possible. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna intentionally foul as well. We're gonna try to keep this going, intentional foul, intentional foul, intentional foul, intentional foul, and that way we can get as many free throws as possible. So right here I'm gonna call for a foul. We actually had one to give. If you don't know how to intentionally foul, you hit basically your little what is this called, the D-pad. So when you hit the D-pad, he will intentionally foul. So we only wasted a couple seconds off the clock. Make sure you're using McAdoo so he could grab the rebound just in case they miss, and they just missed right there, which works out perfectly. He goes back to the free throw line. I just got to make sure I hit mine, and there we go. We hit a free throw there. And we're going to keep doing the same thing. We're honestly just going to foul back. That way the score basically stays the same. You don't take anything off the time off the clock. So we're trying to foul. I don't know why it's not fouling. All right, that's fine. They scored quick. They scored pretty quick. I got to bring McAdoo back up, and we're going to give him the ball. Come foul us. And right there, yo, we already got 6 free throws within a matter of like 8 to 9 seconds. And now the worst part is, like I said, you're going to have to wait till end of games. If you could try to find a game that's really short, like basically not that long of a game, like 2 to 3 minute quarters or something, that's going to be your best bet so you can get through it faster and try to get the free throws that way. Or you could just play games out like I was just doing, and then at the end of games do it that way. I just kind of try to evolve other cards, and then when I have the opportunity at the end of a game to keep it close or whatever, I start doing this. And to be honest, you could actually lead games to overtime and get even more free throws that way. You can do that instead of actually going back to a full game to start over. And we've gotten a lot of free throws over the last time. I might have skipped a couple over just because I stopped talking, but in the long run, we're actually getting a lot of free throws. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep fouling. The really bad part about this is sometimes if he's playing a certain position, like you see right now, my center keeps inbounding the ball, which is perfect, but sometimes they'll make McAdoo start inbounding the ball, which doesn't work out well. But this is by far the best method I could think of for getting the free throws done. You can't really control when he gets fouled going to the rim. You can't control those little things, but you could definitely control this. If for any reason McAdoo is the one inbounding the ball, just call a timeout so you can try to switch him and not let him inbound the ball. And we've definitely shot over like 10 free throws already within the last minute, which is perfect. And that's why I said I wish they didn't have that glitch where now they can't even make you play a game in the second half or the fourth quarter. I was waiting for a challenge like that because I knew this would be the best method, where you basically want the game to be almost over and we got to give them the ball fast. Look, oh yeah, they're not even gonna foul us anymore. Is that really what happened? Oh, you guys are cheap. You guys are cheap. You missed the free throw and gave up. That's not Spurs basketball. But you guys see here, we shot 10 free throws for sure. I think I shot one from an N1 earlier in the game, but we went 10 of 11, which is actually really W. Like, you can't really ask for any more than that. You have to hit 200 free throws with McAdoo, and honestly, you're not gonna get more than this, really. Honestly, if like they would have kept hitting free throws, we could have kept extending it. We could have probably done more. They started fouling really late with like 30 seconds left, maybe even less, so we didn't have an opportunity. So if you can get it to happen earlier, you can actually get like 20 free throws without a doubt. If you can get it to overtime and keep extending the game and basically just trying to keep it really close where you're just barely ahead and they have to intentionally foul, that's going to be your best bet. My biggest advice is to keep fouling back and just make sure you hit your free throws so you can stay ahead and at the same time not waste time and keep going back to the free throw line. But yeah guys, I hope that does help you guys. I am currently working on the Kevin Garnett evolution stages, how to basically get everything done from start to bottom to top to whatever I'm saying right now. If this helped you guys in any way, please make sure you leave me a like. It really does help me a lot. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all later. Ballin'.